of Dr. Fangor. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the mad mind of Dr. Fangor. Now, my next guest is I guess a worker or casting director thing. Well, to get more info about him, I would like to introduce Mr. Steve Wilsey. Come on in.
All right.
Welcome to the mad mind of Dr. Fangor.
Well, thank you.
Well, now, since I brought you in here, I would like to get a little bit more to know about you and about, what you do at your haunted attraction or haunted house. Well, which one is it?
Well, first off, I call it a haunted attraction. You know, a lot of people look at it on the surface of, ooh, there's people in masks, they're going to pop out of a closet. When really it's a whole lot more than that. It's, you go into our holding area, and there's a full-on light show. 1,200 LEDs, 16,000 watt flood lamps, flamethrowers, lasers, fog machines. We've got frozen fog, we've got the hot fog that floats. It's a full-on production.
Now, can you tell me what you do at this haunted attraction?
Well, really, I think to have a successful haunted attraction, you got to have a guy that can do it all. And that's what I do. I take care of the props, I build, I design, I maintain, I program, I tear them apart, I design the rooms, I think of all the ideas, I build the ideas. A lot of stuff we build on our own. And so there's a big design process that goes on.
So you would consider yourself a jack of all trades, right?
Yes, yeah, I would. You gotta have framing experience, you gotta have welding experience, you gotta have a general electrical experience. You gotta be able to do it all.
Now, my other question is that now for many people out there that probably don't know, what would you be considering your title as far as working at one of these haunted attractions? What is the official title?
Well, everybody knows me as the casting director.
Okay.
And that more so is the title of the guy who takes care of the actors, which, is a lot of fun to do that. But I don't know if there is a title for what I do, more so as just the guy that everybody knows,
Now, does a lot of the actors out there, do they call you Steve or Mr. Wilsey or Steve Wilsey?
I am the Wilsey. Everybody knows me as Wilsey.
Is it just kind of stuck over time?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you exactly how it started. There's another Steve that works out there, and so he's Steve, and I'm Wilsey. Hey, Wilsey.
Now, what is it like to be a casting director? Director. Yes.
It's great. I look forward to it every year. I take care of all the actors. It's always a great challenge because every year we get out of 200 actors in every season, we get maybe 10 return actors, and maybe 8 of them are seasoned veterans, and the other 2 are ones that are coming in, or other actors coming in for a year or 2 for them. The rest, the others are just newbies that want to come in and try it out. And so the challenge is their costumes and their characters and the makeup and effects that are going to work best with that character. And then once all of that's done, where am I going to put them in our haunted house?
So, let's see here. How many haunted attractions or how many haunted houses is there on this property that you work at?
There's 2. There's an all-indoor haunted attraction, and then there's a large outdoor haunted attraction, which is, I'd say 90% outdoor and maybe 10% indoor.
Yeah. Not bad, huh?
No, it's actually pretty good. I think you gotta encompass all of the senses, and if people are outside in the cold, in the rain, in the mud, walking around, and they don't know what's around that corner, it really gets to a person.
Now, how long have you been working there? How many years? Or seasons, I guess, now? Or
Well, okay, I've been there probably 11 seasons.
wow.
I think the Haunted World's been open for 12 seasons. This coming season would be the 12th season, and I've been there, I would say officially 11 seasons.
Now, is there, I guess, veterans that you say? Is it how many veterans have actually been there? That many years, or maybe longer?
Not many.
Not
Not
many.
many. I'd say, one or two,
Wow.
maybe three. It is difficult to be there the full time. It's a seasonal job that only comes out for 46 days of the year, and a lot of people get their full-time day job, and that takes over priority of getting out there and having fun.
So, let's see here. What other questions I could probably come up with real quick? Is it a true-hearted, like a true heart dedication to this type of work that you do? Or is it kind of like, oh, I'll do it next Monday and just put it off?
It's a full-on dedication, I would say. I mean, you go into my house, and yes, there's the area where my wife and kids are, and that's a very homely place, whatever. And then you go into my section of the house, and it is a lot like what you see right now. You ask my kids, what's your favorite movie, any movie, and they're not going to tell you SpongeBob or Care Bears. They're gonna tell you Child's Play or Freddy.
Oh!
and that's how it is. I mean, our backyard is this haunted attraction, and so they want to go out and play with chainsaws and put on masks.
So, okay, I guess the other question is that, since you do, oh man,
The chalice.
the chalice,
Yep.
oh man. So I guess the question I guess I can just come up with is that, what do you prefer? Do you prefer outdoors or indoors?
Ooh, that's tough. Yeah, it's really hard to say. I wish I could do one that is a large indoor part and a large outdoor part.
Ah,
Really, because the indoor is nice. You get all your stuff, all your props, all your attraction indoors. When the season's over, you lock the door and then you're done. But you have an outdoor haunt, obviously it's going to snow in the meantime, it's going to get really hot in the meantime, so you got to take the props down, take the scenery items down, and have a place to store them and put them all away.
so how long does it take to set up before the season starts beforehand?
We usually give ourselves about 2 full months before opening day.
Wow, so it's true dedication, and of course you probably work on, like here and there is during the true off season, right?
Yeah, in the off season there's a little bit of here and there. I mean, obviously that time would be our big design process, and that's not a full 8-hour day because we're always bouncing ideas off of each other. But when we get into that 2-month crunch time, the wham bam, thank you ma'am type of thing, our designs are on the table, and that's what we're going to build, and then we get it done.
So anyways, as far as what you do there, I guess at the place that you work at, what is the perks about being there? Like, meaning, the highs about it, meaning, when you walk through the haunted attraction, what is the fun part about it? Like scaring people, or get to actually know about the new actors?
Wow, that's tough to say. I would say my most favorite part that I look forward to is the costume time. I deal with I take care of the actors. I don't want to use the words deal with. That sounds negative, but I take care of the actors, get them all lined out, get their spots, and then I get my 90 seconds, get my costume on, and get down there. And as a casting director, yes, I go through each individual area and check on my actors. But in the meantime, you know, if a customer walks past me, I act them. I got to. I can't just let them walk by, you know. I hate that. Oh, what's that guy over there? What's he doing? Hey, come over here. Well, they wouldn't have a chance to say that because I'm already over there getting them, doing something.
So, my question is my personal question is that, do you have a doctor's laboratory?
We have a full-on, you know, the name that we use, the working name is the Torture Bar. I've always known it as Murder Medical. You know, also it's been known as end-of-life counseling. You know, there's a few other names, but yes, it is a full-on mad scientist, laboratory, hospital, morgue, whatever, whichever way you slice it.
And I can slice anything. I guess another question too is that about this place is that what times do you start and then what times do you end roughly, and what kind of days is open?
You know, we usually start mid-September. I think it's like the second weekend in September. We're open 6 days a week. We're closed on Sundays. You know, we try to give our monsters a rest. Our most gruesome monsters still need a day off. You know, all work and no play makes a monster a dull boy. You know, we're usually open dusk, whatever that may fall according to daylight savings time. Weekdays, we close at 10. Weekends, we close at midnight. And sometimes later if we're really packing those groups through.
Now, I heard that there was actually, what do you call it, certain celebrities there, actually. Is that true?
Yeah, you know, every now and then we get a certain celebrity that comes through. The most recent one was Miranda Lambert and Blake Shelton.
Wow.
I believe it was. They had finished up a concert and wanted something to do, and somebody told them the truth, that there's this really awesome thing going on that they had to come and check out. We were it.
Now, they got pretty scared, right?
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I like to hear.
I hate to say that people get a preferential treatment as they come through because we try to scare everybody the same. But, you know, we couldn't let them go by without getting them twice.
Oh, man, I like to hear those great news. Now, let's see here. What can we expect? Okay, for me, I like, you know, hamburgers and french fries and, you know, and of course, like, you know, chips and soda. Do you have those accommodations?
Absolutely. You know, we have a very well-stocked concession stand. Of course, we've got your sodas, your bottled sodas, we've got your bottled water. We do, I believe we do chili nachos, maybe some chili fries. Once we get into the thick of the season, we open up our barbecue. Sausages, hamburgers, hot dogs, whatever you want. We also have T-shirts, say our name on the back and have a nice picture on the front. We do hoodies. The hoodies are real popular. We're going to do the beanies again that have an embroidered logo on the front. Unfortunately, I did not have one of the beanies with me right now. You know, but yeah, concession stands usually pretty good.
So, let's see here. Now, I've heard too is that when you do walk through the main haunt, I heard that there's actually also a corn maze there. Is this true?
Yeah. No, you know, I believe it's important for people to have that come down period. Some people go in and yes, they are kind of callous and so, oh, this isn't that scary, and then they go through the other one and it's really scary and they go home. Some people like to bring their kids, and when your kids get over scared because they go through, you know, haunt number one, which is like 15 minutes, then it's good to have that corn maze where there's nothing scary for them to walk around, come down a little bit, forget about it, and then they can build up the guts to go through the big haunt.
Now, are you guys able to play movies or music? Tell me some of the little other accommodations that you guys are offering.
Well, in our front area, along with the light show, we do kind of like a horror movie clip show that people can watch while they're in line. You know, we don't play any full-length movies. We believe that's in bad taste. Because then it's like, oh, why are they playing this movie? This movie wasn't good. Oh, they should play this movie. And, you know, we just play some clips from all the movies, and it seems to be better that way. With our music on our light show, we try to have queued up music videos that we've made from different clips of different things that go along with that music, that song that happens to be on.
Gotcha. Now, as far as actually the actors go, how many guys do you hire? Do you hire like 10 actors or 20 or 100 actors? How many actors do you truly hire on?
You know, it's hard. I can't tell you for sure how many actors are hired on. You know, weekday on schedule we have maybe 27, 28 actors. Weekend we jump up to 35, full classroom. A lot of times we try and overschedule because some people don't want to come out. It's a little rainy, it's a little mushy, and usually they aren't the ones that we allow to come back. My best estimate at any given time, there's maybe 150 to 175 actors on the payroll. Now, they're not working 6 days a week because we like to keep them in a rotation. By the end of the season, we whittle them down to maybe 80 actors. So, you know, Friday we have 35 actors from set B, and Saturday we have 35 actors from set A, and that's 70 people that are on our payroll.
So at least, you know, if they were like screaming all night, at least, you know, that set B will at least have a day of rest for themselves to recoup.
Yeah, and that's usually the really good actors that can scream for more than one day anyways.
Gotcha. Let's see here. What else shall we, I guess, what else information you want to give out towards the people out there in YouTube land?
Well, you know, I'm sure with any haunted attraction, there's not many rules, but we really appreciate you guys to come out and have a good time, but to allow the other people around you to have a good time, to follow the simple rules. We want you to stay on the path for a very specific reason. These props are pneumatic, which means there's steel and air pressure. You get your fingers in the wrong spot, and, well, you got no more fingers, because there's no give to a steel structure. You know, once again, don't touch the props. These things pop out at you at 120 psi most of the time with no restrictions. And if you're standing too close, it's like getting the knockout punch from Mike Tyson.
Ooh.
You know, and we're in a cornfield. We use hay bales to soak up the puddles. So we don't want to force you to walk through mud puddles. But that stuff is dry. And a lot of people think they can just smoke while they walk around through this cornfield. And no, you really can't. You know, you start a fire and you burn the whole place down. Well, you're not only putting yourself in danger, you're putting everybody else in danger. We're not even so much concerned about the props and the scenery. We're concerned about the safety of all of our patrons. You know, I really want you guys to have a good time, but we really want you to be safe.
So this would be considered more of a family entertainment that it's safe to go to, and more or less, that you're basically, you can, if you're a husband and wife and you have kids, you can definitely, come here, and or if on a date, you can go there and have a great time and be safe about it, right?
Yep. Let's start with a couple on a date.
Okay.
They go there on maybe a Tuesday or a Wednesday where there's not a lot of families and kids, and so you're on a date, you get that more personal experience. The actors have a little bit more time to act you. And then you go into on a weekend where we get a lot of families and kids. We keep everything strictly PG. There's a thick line between PG and rated R, and we stay on one side of that line. It's not too gruesome. There's no vulgarity. There's no bad language. That's something we're very strict on with our actors. So families can come through and enjoy themselves, as well as couples that are going on a date can come through and enjoy themselves.
Good. I like to hear those places that actually, build a family environment for the Halloween haunted seasons. Mm-hmm. And that's what I really like. And, that's definitely for everyone out there to, truly learn about. I guess the main thing is that, for me, what is the one personal story that sticks out the whole entire time that you've been there? What is the main top scare or top personal story have you ever encountered? Or what do you have?
Yeah, it's hard. Once again, it's tough to say. You know, I've been there for so long that it's not a bad thing. But all the nights kind of blur together. All the stories blur together. I mean, there's been nights where I've chased a person or a group from beginning to end. A haunt that usually takes these people 45 minutes to go through took this guy 20 minutes because he was just terrified, running, screaming. And then he would think he's safe, coming around the corner, I'm there again, got him going. You know, there's times where I pop out and I scare somebody and I get them and they're freaked out. And right as they go around the corner into the room, I'm back in there. I scare them and they fall down on the ground, screaming, grabbing their hair, don't know what to do. Kind of, how'd you get over here type of thing. Yeah, I made people pee their pants. I've taught actors how to make people pee their pants. You know, I run the chainsaw, and that's always great. That's real easy to get scares, so I don't rely on that. But you know, there's not one story that I can give. You know,
it's multiple stories.
There's multiple stories.
Gotcha. Well, I would like to say thank you for your, hectic schedule, maybe, probably, more likely. Since it's actually starting to come more towards the summertime now, so it's pretty much getting down to start, to get everything together. Am I correct?
Yeah, we're getting into crunch time.
Good.
You know, our designs are just about done. Our final plans are just about finalized. We're going to slam them on the table and start building.
Nice. Well, I greatly appreciate for coming on to the Mad Mind of Dr. Fangor. And again, for me and for Wilsey, I'd like to thank you for coming in and, sitting down, talking with us. Also, please go ahead and hit subscribe this way, and also hit share and plus like. If you like to, if you like that, please come back and visit more often. Until then, this is Dr. Fangor, and this is the Mad Mind of Dr. Fangor. Also, don't forget, if you have any questions for Wilsey or about me or anything about this show, please, definitely, if you want to, basically want to leave a comment or anything like that, please go down below and write it. Thank you very much.